just wishing on a star, cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail, cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew, she want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Dick and I miss, baby, is a yeah, new house in the hills. Fine waiting for me down in Brazil. Had to go on for the kill.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30. There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. So a heck of a start to this, and we haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. On the ground with Bigsby to strike the drive. And this is going to be the Panthers' first down as he gets this up past the 30. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And Bigsby once more. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
This 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Williams. And his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So this is something we didn't see. All from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
After the turnover, here's Murray. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They were the 46 defense just plugging up the middle.
And you know what the 46 means, right? That means you take up the first 3 guys, the center and the 2 guards. You cover them with your big people up front. I don't understand why you're trying to run up the middle against the 46 defense. The old Bear showed it.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. A dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley avoids it at the 40. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Murray. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Chiefs still looking for that first win, 0-6 to start the year. And really, it's just sort of been one thing after another, Charles.
It certainly has, and they're one of those teams that while all teams talk about starting fast, that's like, you know, topic 1, this team never has. That's been an issue for them all season.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs add 6 to their lead. Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw is Williams. Going right back to Wilson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Chiefs' 35-yard line.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Open man here is Benson. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Take Bigsby. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Now Murray. That is caught by Hunter. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
A first down carry for Barkley. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Barkley, inside handoff. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Again, it's Barkley. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to add on to that lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. Let's see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
First down, Carolina.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Here's Williams. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. To the air, Williams. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. And it's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. A big call there. That brings up fourth.
Joseph there on the coverage.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on fourth. They'll go. Here's Williams. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Adnan Mitchell, 28 yards. And the Panthers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Murray going to fire one out wide. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Murray now. Over the middle, complete. That's Lee. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Second down and a yard. Up the middle with Barkley. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 8. They'll go to Barkley again. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Come back.
Shotgun now from Murray. That is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's a 2nd and 5. Valdez-Scantling in motion right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Running with slant, and he finds Mitchell. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets into the 30-yard line.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out in the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Throwing again here, Williams. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Throwing is Williams. Touchdown! And now Mitchell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now the try here for the point after. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score, Chiefs 31, Panthers 28.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Play fake. Murray. That's to the left side. Taken in by Hunter. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
A final shot before half from Murray. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Play action. Now Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 27 yards there, a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. 2nd and 13. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Williams. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And this one is right down the middle. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin of pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here's 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. And Mitchell, 77 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but it would be even worse now. He's letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Murray. Open man, it's Hunter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
At the 46-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He completes it to Hunter. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Running left, it's Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw is Murray. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Let's phrase this delicately, okay? Might have had a better option instead of throwing the football into double coverage.
He was blanketed. I was surprised that he went as direct.
Yeah, should have thought maybe about the check down. Take the completion, keep moving.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Murray going to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Throwing now is Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. They give them 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Big guys.
On play action, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Murray again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jaden Reed, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Boswell for the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
That's the score. Chiefs 41, Panthers 38.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. He'll give it up on the reverse. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A gain of 15. First down, Panthers.
Another run by Bigsby. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 43, here's second down and 7. And it's complete to Mitchell. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Working out of the gun, Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in. That is big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Looking to throw is Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the gun, Bigsby. Skirts by him at the 35. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 72 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
From from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Bigsby. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here's Williams. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. To the air, Williams. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Vegas!
Bigsby is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Chiefs, 41.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A handoff to Barkley. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Now Murray off play action. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fan. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll be brought down to about the 42.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll come up now on second down.
2-2. 2-2. Hot.
To throw is Murray. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Second and 6 coming up. Now Murray. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. Murray. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here now, second and goal. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. This is first and 10. Back to throw. Complete. Valdez Scantling. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. He's back to throw. That's caught inside the 20. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
So that one, his fourth touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Murray to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Murray changing the play. He'll look to throw. Gets this to fail. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Carolina, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head back home next week.